Clint Capella, as we certainly do know, going to be a free agent next year. You see him sidebar right, your left. My question is, if we can show this real quick, the contracts for the Houston Rockets are coming up. James Harden is going to get paid, as we certainly do know. A guy who's a free agent is none other than Chris Paul. Here we go. None other than Chris Paul. After making almost $25 million this year, he's a free agent. Trevor Ariza couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, couldn't even throw a ball in an ocean. He's going to be a free agent. And then on top of that, your big ones are Clint Capella and Gerald Green. Hoops Hype has this. We're going to run through this real quick. The Dallas Mavericks as one. I believe the Lakers are in there as well. And then another was the Phoenix Suns, who already said, real quick, Clint Capella to be offered the max or near max. Tillman Fertitta went on to say, got to sign Chris Paul, and we want to keep Clint Capella. So my question to you is, what exactly do we think is going to happen with this team?
You got to do everything you can to keep, as we talked about. James Harden said in the post game, he goes, hey, it was halves. He said, how close will you feel when you lose like this? He goes, we're halfway. Game 6 and 7, we're halfway. So when you're halfway, you don't let the pieces that got you to that halfway go. I don't know what, I don't know the numbers behind it. I don't know what your cap space is. I don't know who your personal
But from that
decisions.
perspective, you're not taking into account the player's perspective. Because Clint Capella wants to get paid. Chris Paul, you have no idea what's going to happen with LeBron. Let's say they get swept by Golden State. What's the immediate headline? LeBron definitely wants out. He can't do this anymore. So then he's going to get, wasn't Chris Paul in the Banana Boat crew?
I don't know.
Wade, Melo, LeBron. Who's the fourth? Chris Paul.
Maybe it was.
So Chris Paul, they could get the Banana Boat crew together, part of it. And you never know where the pieces will fall with the other big
like I said,
mainstream
the
free
money's
agents.
the problem, but you got to do whatever, how much you can do to keep those scores. You got to keep Capella.
If they
He's
lose
young and
Capella,
he's working with it.
If they lose Capella, what happens?
Well, it depends on who they may replace him with, but you lose a.
You got to get a guy who could shoot free throws.
Yeah, I mean,
so they would replace him.
Yeah, it's like DeAndre and the Clippers.
Yes,
he's a staple part of that. Even though he's not a scorer, he's not like it was the hack of Jordan, all that stuff happened. So, that's the hard part. But no, he's a very valuable asset. You have to do whatever you can, and I'm not sure if you can do much because there's money involved. I get that, but everything you can do to keep those pieces.
It's funny. Every time I hear asset now, I think of Stephen Curry's tweet with Kevin Plank supporting Donald Trump and being on the board.
Oh.
And they tweeted, oh, he's a real asset. And then Steph tweeted, yeah, well, if you take off the ET.
Yes.
Alrighty, we are done here on TYT Sports. We appreciate everybody watching. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday is when you can see us. We will see you soon.